Johansson. Oshie. Back to Marcus Johansson. He feeds into the corner. Dylan Strome to Johansson as they switch spots. Here's Ovechkin. Low shot. And it went in off the Canuck defenseman, I think. Demko, the original save. And the puck wound up in the net. It'll be Ovechkin's first of the year, and Washington draws first blood.
And trying to direct it, and you can see TJ Oshie goes to the front. Luke Schen's there. Here's the slider, and you can see it's off that for Demko. And I think Oshie got a piece of it. I think TJ Oshie's going to get that goal. Luke Schenn can't block the pass, and
puck got away from it. And back comes Jensen. Ovechkin going to the net. There's the pass, and it was out of his reach with Höglander hustling back to try to check him. Now Kuznetsov, long slap pass, tipped in. Ovechkin, second goal, fourth point of the game. And Washington leads by 2.
Long pass into the corner. Long pass out to the point. Shot. Nobody takes Ovechkin's stick. Elias Pettersson's there, and Ovechkin just muscles his way through.
It's a patented play by the Capitals. We've seen that over the years here with TJ Oshie right in that spot. Quick pass, and he lets it fly.
Strome up top. Carlson moves. Ovechkin a one-timer, and he scores. Alex Ovechkin has done it more than 780 times in his career. His 287th career power play goal puts the Caps up 3.
And they had shut down a few plays, but this one here by Oshie, he just fires it up top or earlier, and then eventually they forget about Ovechkin. Doesn't happen often because we know they've.
Josi around the railing. It got past the stick of Kemper. Another chance for the Capitals to clear. Ovechkin racing after it. He's got an empty net. He scores!
Ovechkin doesn't have too much of a tough time scoring when there's a goalie in the net, and right here, that's the icing on the cake pretty much. And
zero hesitation. Shane Willis talked about stacking up at your own blue line during one of the kills in the first period. Happened again there.
Well, Carolina trying to clear, but it's kept in. Gustafsson sends across. Ovechkin scores on the power play. His 785th career goal. 399th on the road. And Alexander Ovechkin on the power play.
Really only a shot that Ovechkin can pull off. I mean, well outside the dots. Stepan had a decision to make. He could have shadowed Ovechkin to a degree.
Into the slot for Ovechkin, and to kick it up to his stick, and he scores!
What a shot. My goodness.
Alex Ovechkin has just tied Gordie Howe for the most goals with one franchise, 786.
Of a wrist shot. Now watch what he does here. Off the skate. Pulls it and snaps it, and I mean, he had some juice on that. Oh my goodness. Did it hit something on the way? I don't think so. Oh man, oh man. I wonder if they got velocity on this shot. Look at this. Oh my, that is the way to shoot the puck.
Mantha delicately on to Milano. Sonny's first game as a Cap. Point position, Mantha. Slap shot on the way, score! Alex Ovechkin, the grade 8, is #1 with one team.
Training staff, 787. And here's the shot. Nice little setup. Move the puck D to D. and into the wheelhouse, and there's that blocker side. I said it was hard to score on, I guess not for Ovi, because that shot's there before he even moves his blocker. A nice pass, a nice feed.
On the ice. So the Capitals right back to the man advantage.
Gustafsson, the dish, the shot, Ovechkin, 4-2, Washington, goal number 788 for number 8.
Seen him score from distance from that spot, gets it away. Doesn't take the one-timer, so he gets Skinner to kind of bite into his position by just slapping that stick on the ice. Doesn't finish through in the one-timer, corrals it, changes the angle a little bit. Because he's backing up, opens up a little more. You can see Skinner has to readjust.
It looks terrific, and obviously they've got to... look out here, and the Capitals, Ovechkin wide open. Makes it 3-1.
12 from Howe. 789 goals for the great 8, and he is all alone. Usually you see him on the one-timer on the left side of the ice. When you see the curve of the stick of Alex Ovechkin here, takes it to the back end, and it's an easy flipper. He just turns that wrist over and gets it right under the crossbar and in. Strome makes a nice play. The head coach Laviolette made some changes to the lines.
But he didn't, and he brought it to his backhand, and then he got it off to the post. Wow.
The teams have combined to hit 7 posts tonight. Strome, pass across, score! Alex Ovechkin, number 790, the overtime winner for Washington.
Overtime game-winning goal is a very, very close change with too many men on the ice for the Caps. Watch this pass by Strome, right in the wheelhouse, and another goaltender. Right on the belt loop of Alexander Ovechkin.
Oh, you believe in those curses. Wasn't the Flames. That's true. The shot goes wide. Comes across to Ovechkin, settles it down, scores! That's his spot on the power play. 3-0. The point a couple of times, and then he gets back to his familiar spot. And off the leg, uses the screen, waits, and accurate as always. Short side high. I mean, he just mesmerizes goal.
Van Riemsdyk turns back. He's bumped by Burrows as he plays the puck behind the Vancouver goal. Hughes checked, and Ovechkin scores! Alex Ovechkin with a goal that ties him with Wayne Gretzky for the most road goals in NHL history. And the Capitals take a 1-0 lead.
Quinn Hughes goes back. Didn't even see Ovechkin coming. There's Ovechkin, and Quinn Hughes tries to go right through him. And Ovechkin on the forehand, all he does is a little chip shot over Spencer Martin. It's over the pad, off his back, and rolls in.
Seems to have a little extra spring in his step the last few games.
I think it helps playing with Ethan Bear. They're a good combination.
Mantha fake the shoot in, put it to the middle. Strome, Ovechkin scores! Second of the game. And he's now the all-time leader in road goals in NHL history. His 4th against the Canucks this year, and it's 2-0 Washington.
Get Alex Ovechkin. Mantha does a nice job. Backhand pass. And Strome across to Ovechkin, and that one-timer right through Spencer Martin. Thought he had it. Cranks it up, and you can see he gets a good piece of it.
Angelo hitting Hayes. He'll fire one in. Lindgren will quickly put it down for Carlson. Carlson will turn it ahead. It's tipped past Sanai to Ovechkin, who waits, who holds, who head fakes, and shoots and scores. Empty net goal for Alexander Ovechkin. It's number 794 in his career. He's exactly 100 goals off of the great one's pace, and it's 3-1 Washington.
For the Flyers with the man advantage, and just a kind of quick up, a little tip to Ovi there, and is able to slide that in the empty cage.
Flyers just can't penetrate the interior. Taking too long here. Provorov back. Sanheim finally blasts. Save made. Rebound ace. In the slot connecting. Couldn't hang on cleanly. It stabbed ahead. And the empty net waiting for Ovechkin. And he will move on in and score another one. So Ovechkin ends up with 2.
Here's the replay of the goal. A bank pass to Ovechkin. Skates it all the way in. Maybe that's why he was a little bit...
Yeah. The insurance goal provided into the empty net by Eller.
Here's the Ovi chance.
Sherry turns away from Eberle. 9 seconds left. Through center and on the go. Ovechkin has it in neutral towards the empty cage. He scores again. Alex Ovechkin one closer to 800.
796 goal for Alex Ovechkin. On the Ovi chant, and he just makes it look casual, runs over the Burakovsky, a former teammate, and pots it. 3 empty netters the last 2 games. The first line was dominant, deserving that Ovi gets a goal here tonight against Seattle.
Alex Ovechkin looking back up ice. As the Capitals clog up the neutral zone, Scheifele angles his way in. Poke check. Ovechkin towards the empty goal. Yes, sir.
And you can hear the cheers here at Canada Life Center. BNG's empty net goals. Here it is from long distance and right into the middle of the net.
Alex Ovechkin 3 away from 800.
Capitals are on the board. Wow. And none other than who? Alex Ovechkin gets the second opportunity. 20, that's why you start the guy.
I mean, he is the key in that bumper spot. He just attracts 2 guys and leaves it open for either Karlsson or Ovechkin. So he's just that good at knowing that seam, how to draw the forward down and the defenseman up.
Sheary drops it. Another opportunity. Side of the net in front, and it's in! And the Capitals get the power play goal.
This is unbelievable.
Alex Ovechkin having a night.
Well, no chance. Mrazek's challenging the shot from the slot, and it gets deflected right to Ovechkin. But again, that's another one of his spots. He sits on the side of the net, and
8:14 in, and Alex has 2 goals. Look out, 800. Here we come.
We could be seeing 800.
And that's sent down the length of the ice. I was going to say it's touched, so it will not be icing. Forecheck, Mantha centers in front. Kuznetsov had the shot. Loose puck.
And there it is. 800.
Alexander Ovechkin has done it.
And here come the hats and the team.
You have just witnessed the 800th goal for Alex Ovechkin. Only the 3rd player in National Hockey League history to reach that mark.
Mantha with a great forecheck. And just flips it right over to Ovi, and boom.
But it's amazing of how Ovechkin always is in the right position, never goes by the net, always waits for someone to make a play to him. That's why he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest goal scorer in the history of our game, and showing it again tonight. 3 goals, what a performance.
This is great.
He's a guy that can really bring it. Excellent stop by Lindgren.
Alex Ovechkin rumbling through center with Strome on the drop. Ovechkin closing. Snapshot here. Score! How's that for 801?
And it's a beautiful set play. It's a little drop pass, and he just rips it past Dylan and through the 5-hole. A Riddick, amazing, incredible, and breathtaking with 8:01.
Jensen plays it ahead. Picked by Connor, played onto Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin at the line, feeds it. Kuznetsov doesn't want to shoot it.
I'm not sure Ovi wanted to shoot it either.
There it is! There it is. Alex Ovechkin has overtaken Mr. Hockey. And one great hill left to climb.
Astounding, spectacular, and absolutely wonderful to do it here on home ice with all his fans in attendance, everybody clad in the grade 8's numbers, saluting the fans. Alex Ovechkin tried to give that to Kuzi. Kuzi said, I don't want it, I'll give it right back to you. He spins it around and just fires it at the net. Something only Ovi could do with Morrissey all over him. And the family and friends, all 18,000 plus, cheer in unison here in Washington.
Hathaway looking for Van Riemsdyk, deflected back onto the Washington side of center. Gustafsson sends in the captain. Ovechkin alone, fires, score! Alex Ovechkin!
Streak, and he finds Alex Ovechkin all alone on a line change by the Senators. Up the middle he comes, and only he can score a goal like that. The puck is floating around a little bit, bouncing a little bit, and he shoots in stride. Watch his legs completely wide, like he's moving, not even moving, and he's able to use the strength of his body to snap that puck and fool the goaltender.
Chased by Lars Eller, so Harris will skate it up into the Washington zone. Now turns back with it. Dropped it at center for Suzuki and missed it. And Ovechkin will pick it up. Trying to get it back over to Lars Eller out of his reach. Follows up. Van Riemsdyk to Ovechkin.
It's Marcel Dion. I know Marcel Dion loves to score. He loves to score, and these fans love to see him score. Again, a real poor turnover in the neutral zone. Eller picks it up. Two Montreal Canadiens go to the same guy. Caulfield cannot go to Edmondson's guy, because now you leave Van Riemsdyk wide open. This is just a poor read in the zone. Yes, you've had the turnover, but Harris has got his guy. Edmondson's got his guy. Caulfield.
And Gustafsson will drop it back. Kuznetsov carries it up through center. Lifts it into the corner. Edmondson chopped at it. Kuznetsov stick breaks. Here's Ovechkin. Scores!
Feet still above the tops of the circles. Right here, Kuznetsov wanted a penalty, and he should have had one. That was a slash on the stick. But no, he was sitting on the top of the circle. I thought he might have been a bit higher, but he wasn't. He worked himself down into the sweet spot here. And he likes to be backing up as it's coming to him. That's where I've noticed from a lot of these one-timers.
Kovacevic, shot ahead for Brendan Gallagher. Rolling puck. Harris comes in to follow up. Can't get to it. And now it's Ovechkin. Down the wing, trying to get by Kovacevic. He does. He scores! Hat-trick. Alexander Ovechkin's done it again.
Active opponent. He has a quick look over his shoulder to see who's with him. He wants to know what line mates he has, and the minute he made the decision that there was nobody with him, the line was changing, he turned it on. He turned it on, he dropped his right shoulder. Kovacevic just didn't have enough speed.
Thompson has not had a good day at the dot. There's Ovechkin to the roof! Alex Ovechkin brings the Caps within one.
Absolutely no one in white getting out to OV. Everybody's sort of at a standstill. Skinner took the long way around to get to OV. The defenseman there, Dahlin, would have been better served to go out to OV with the miscue of the forward checking Alex Ovechkin. And he gets it, and that is an Ovechkin shot.
It's going to be a track meet these last 13 minutes and maybe even into overtime.
God, thanks. Good to see you back.
Thank you.
Centering pass here, point blank, score! Ovechkin doubling up.
Shot attempts, six shots on net, and he's got 2 goals. Connor Sherry, a great rip-off of the puck from Dahlin. Talk about a one-man forecheck. Immediately after the goal, over to the family for Ovechkin. on the left side of the screen, gives the fist pump to the glass, and where his family sits, top corner again, the second time in this game. One over the catching mitt, one over the blocker.
As Ovechkin has it, Abertoff in the box for holding, so Washington on the power play as Ovechkin sailed one wide. Peek behind the net, comes together with Strome. Strome controls once again. Over to Ovechkin. Drive, score! There it is! The Great Eight strikes again! Alex Ovechkin, his 29th. And it's a 6-2 Washington lead.
We talked about how Oshie and Ovi work off of each other. And when Oshie's low, Ovi comes high. And that's what opens up the lane. You see Columbus respecting where Oshie is in the bumper position. And Ovi finds the open lane and does what he does best. Right over the pad with the one-timer. Great goal and a great deception as well from Dylan Strome on the play make.
His shooting percentage is above 20. Team-wide, the Flyers are only at 9.5.
The hottest streaker.
Yeah.
Put some clothes on that guy. Van Riemsdyk fires, deflected away. Follow-up, can't stop. Rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin hits 30.
On the backhander, he follows through. Big rebound. Bad play by the Flyers trying to go up the middle there. Ovi on the backhand lifts it up and over Carter Hart. And again, in the history books for number 8, Alex Ovechkin, 30 goals for the 17th time. Here's an isolation of the play. It all starts with Ovi. Gets one backhand, gets his own follow-up backhand, and buries it to tie up this game.
Against the Avalanche, but Georgiev has mostly won the battle.
Ovechkin fumbled that puck. Strome with a pickpocket, one-timer, score! Alexander Ovechkin, just off the dot in his office, hammers it home for his 31st goal of the season, and he's made it a 3-2 game.
So he was ready for the bomb from Alex Ovechkin, and somehow this goal, number 811 in his career. Look at that. I mean, Georgiev is square, and he's ready. I can't wait to see this angle. I think it goes top left-hand side. Wow, there's so much weight on that shot. Watching him shoot this morning, folks, I can't even tell you how fast that puck is in the back of the net.
Waiting for an interchange.
Yep, that side will be open because they're playing Ovi man-on-man.
Strome feeds. Crisscrossing once again. It's Orlov and Kuznetsov. Cross rink. Ovechkin one time. Score!
Watch the left side. That's Poling, number 25. He's man-on-man, but then he collapses. As soon as he collapses, the Caps recognize that. You can see his reaction. There he is on Ovi. Then he comes down low. Now he's burnt because the seam pass is open, and Ovi jams it past that right pad. Look at Ovi just standing around. Office time for Ovi.